Now we're going to talk about the Kokers and Catchment areas of the South Island. Now, the first Koker is Kingston, and it's bounded by the Demerara River. And if you know this road, this is a national park. This is Thomas Road, this is the canal by Thomas Road, and this is the St. John Road. Latterly, they cut across here because the GDF compound was to be flooded. They busted across there, and so some of it now goes to the kiddie pond. But this is where Kingston drains. It's a very recreational area, so you expect a lot of the water to be permeated into the soil. It seeps into the soil, not very many structures there. The next one would be Cowan Street. I show this one as a dotted line because this one, as I like to say in Guyanese parlance, this Koker got melody. It's just not draining Queen's College and Thomasland. It goes right past Kitty Campbell, so Torkine, Lilliendale, right up and goes further because this was supposed to be a drainage canal for the sugar estate. At the time when these were built, this whole property was owned by the Hawk family. And in fact, he bequeathed it to the city only for recreational and educational purposes. That's why you find so many schools in the national park. You won't find a rum shop there, hopefully. Of course, the other one is Lamar Street. But we're going to look at them in a little bit more detail now. Next slide. Kingston, as you know, the door is 18 feet wide, and this was the inward. There is a pump, and there's the amount of square miles that is draining. Cowan Street, everybody calls Cowan Street 40. We're going to say 40 foot. If you were afraid, thinking 40 foot is the depth, 40 foot is the width. 40 foot is the width. And that's the level of the bottom of the door. It's about 4 feet below chart datum. And of course, Lamar Street is a very small gate, and they have a pump there. Next slide. This is the Koker at Kingston. And next slide will show you. And this is the pump in action. And this is the man with the hammer. Well, you know, I don't know when this picture was taken. I found it on the net. I found it somewhere. But what the point I want to make is that I was there on Sunday, and this exhaust pipe that throws the water into the river, because it's high tide, you can see it pumping it. All is rotted, and they got old clothes stuck up inside the pipe. So I thought, well, if we really had a heavy rain, we might be in some trouble. But nevertheless, this is how it's supposed to work. You can use a mechanical pump, and there's a 10 cubic pump, which is about 4,000 gallons a minute. So if you think about the ones at Lilliendale, which is about 30 cubics, 2 electric pumps at Lilliendale, you could soon get an idea of torque. But they treat about 10,000 gallons a minute, which is a lot of water to dispose of. Next slide. This is Cowan Street, Koker. Today is a good day because when I went there, I've taken pictures of it that I couldn't find. Where the channel was blocked off by the contractor who owns the property next door right now. Because the biggest problem the mayor will tell you is people using the channel for offloading and loading of all sorts of cargo, blocking it up with debris that falls into it, and blocking up when the tide is low. This is Cowan Street. Next slide. This is Lamar Street. I thought this was a very interesting one. This is another pump located there. And this is the drive for the pump. But this is a nice handle that you use it to use a warm gear to lift the door. Normally, a lot of these are with a wire rope and a crank handle. This one is a warm. Very interesting. It must be the only one. Next slide. Outside the Technical Institute, this is a rehabilitated Koker. Funny enough, you notice what Koker doesn't appear in any English dictionary. Yeah? You don't find it in the dictionary. 2 words you don't find in the dictionary, Koker and Stelling. They're so Dutch. You know. Amazing. But anyway, this Koker is an internal Koker that leads water from Camp Road into the 40 foot of the Commons Canal or the Cowan Street Canal. So you can actually throttle the flow depending on the time of the year. And that's interesting because Berkeley stands so they can see you, so my partner in crime. Stand up, Berkeley. This is Mr. Berkeley. We come Berkeley and myself were young engineers at City Hall at the time. We would close this Koker off and open the Cowan Street Koker and take in salt water on the high tide and leave the door closed for days. And that would kill all the water hyacinth. Next slide, please. Well, this is an interesting story here. This is the corner of the embankment, the railway embankment, and Sheriff Street. And right at this intersection used to be a concrete plinth with a wooden hut. That was a pump that pumped water from Bel Air Gardens and Bel Air Springs into the canal in front here, and which led to the 40 foot of the Commons Canal. But I think it was in the late 70s, about 1972, before I left the yard. We were asked to dismantle the pump. Well, of course, you know, they got teeth. The hierarchy wanted dismantled, and the plantocracy said, no way. And the Lord looked after his son. He said, son, don't panic. Go and complain to the Ministry of Works and Hydraulics. guess what? There's a public road, nothing to do with City Hall. There's a public road, so we saved the day. Because who gonna tell Mr. Bonham he can't do what he wants? Anyway, I think the guy who took it down was Frank Drayton, right, Philip? Mr. Alsop? Frank Drayton would have been the chief works and hydraulic after the time. Yeah. Anyway, that's the history of the pump. So there were internal pumps and internal sluices, sluice gates. Next.